Hi friends. My husband and I are on a hot date to pick up some gravel, and we're riding in his truck. Isn't that exciting? This video is way different than my other videos because I'm riding in a vehicle you've never seen before, right? So, I don't know if I can edit right now because my computer is being fun. So I need a new CPU fan, and I ordered one on Amazon, and I can't say for sure when it's going to arrive. And apparently it involves some sort of glue, which I didn't know, so I ordered that too. And my son Eric thinks that he can fix it for me. But he also says I need more RAM because my computer shuts off a lot when I'm editing. And he says that's easy, but I get very nervous when it comes to doing anything to my computer. And I'm starting to contemplate whether I need a new computer because two of the USB ports are also broken. So if you put anything in them, the computer says there's a power surge and that the device needs more power than it can supply. And we definitely don't have the ability to fix the USB ports. And I don't have the money to get a new computer, and I don't have enough YouTube revenue right now to justify spending the money on it. This is how it works. So things were going pretty great over the summer, and then it declined. And as Christmas came and my husband got me a new camera, and I'm thinking, yay, I can make my videos better. Yeah, my revenue went lower than ever, and meanwhile I've got a $500 camera. Also, turns out with this camera, it has autofocus issues where you can hear the sound that it makes, and that's irritating. And I'm not really sure if there's a workaround other than trying to cover the noise up with music. I'm sure some people who are big into audio have probably noticed the noise it makes. But also, I went to clean the lens and it didn't work because stuff actually gets underneath the lens. And there are YouTube videos on how to fix it. So there's a couple that show how to take the lens apart, and another one where you take off the cover and you drill a hole in it so you can get in there with a Q-tip to clean under the lens. So that's really frustrating. So you might see a bunch of unedited videos until I'm able to edit again. I definitely can't make any videos that involve doing a voiceover because you'll hear the horrible clicking from the CPU fan. And if you follow me on Instagram, I put up a little video of what it was doing. So my husband is working a lot of overtime, and we're supposed to get our tax return. So we'll see if I can do something to spiff up my computer so that I can edit the things I've been wanting to do. So I had a GoPro. Well, I still have a GoPro, but I haven't really been using it because when I try to edit videos that have GoPro footage, the computer shuts off every time. Like, the footage is just so awesome, it can't handle it. I had taken this trip to the Oregon coast with one of my friends, and I brought the girls with me, and that was a couple summers ago, and I've tried so many times to edit that video, and I love those memories that we made, but I can't edit it. So maybe that's something I need to work on during this crazy time. It's so annoying, just so many things going wrong, but you know, it's minor problems compared to what other people have. So we were about half an inch short on gravel the other day when we were working on this project in our backyard. So we are for sure getting enough gravel now, and we're gonna finish putting that in the backyard where the shed's gonna go, and hopefully we can get the shed back up tonight and maybe even get the stuff put back in it so that our backyard doesn't look like a dump. Like, literally. Oh, and I wanted to tell you guys about this. I'm so awful. Maybe I should make this a separate video. No, too late, I already said it. So, sometimes stress can throw off your cycle, and usually, I mean, lately things have been like clockwork, but I think all this stress has thrown me off. And I mentioned that I've been having nightmares every night, and one of those nightmares was that I was pregnant. And the most stressful thing about that was thinking that, oh my gosh, I'm pregnant during a pandemic. And after that, I ended up being over a week late, and so I took a test and it didn't start. And so over 2 weeks later, so it's two weeks late, I took another test. And it was still negative, but then immediately afterwards, it finally started. And so I had this empty box, so that whenever I get a box of pregnancy tests, I always get one that has 2 in it. And if it turns out that I'm not pregnant, I can give it to someone who needs it, who's maybe been trying to get pregnant. And I didn't think it was likely that I was, but you never know. So here I had this empty box, and I was thinking, oh, I should get rid of this so the kids aren't concerned, like, oh my gosh. But then I thought, no, that would be fun. So I just left the box out in the bathroom and waited for one of the kids to find it. And so Eric came walking out with it, and now Carmen and Andrew are going nuts, like, are you pregnant? And Andrew says if it's a boy that it's his baby. And Carmen started looking up names in a baby book that we still had, and yesterday she said, Mom, if you're pregnant, you need lots of foot rubs, right? And now I don't really have any motivation to tell them I'm not pregnant. I was like, I do need foot rubs. Yes. So, it would make way better YouTube material if I were pregnant. It's totally a good reason to get pregnant, right? YouTube views. I have really good priorities. Anyway, I did not get a video put up late last night because I wasn't feeling well due to my non-pregnant state. Plus, we watched an entire season of the show alone. That has lots of good tips in it in case you have to start super fending for yourself, and maybe not in the wild, but I heard there's going to be a meat shortage, so that's kind of concerning. Anyway, I'm sitting here in the truck, and all of these cement trucks and stuff are honking. Actually, they're gravel trucks. I keep wondering if they're honking at me. But, yeah, so my husband's paying for the gravel right now. I've never been here. It's kind of a fascinating place. And I'm excited to get one project done. I hope you guys are having a good day. And let me know if any of you are pregnant. Also, let me know if you're not pregnant. That's really good information to have too. Talk to you later.